how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Here's Bradshaw. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Owens has got 6 rebounds now in the game. And the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a three-point play chance right here. On free throw coming up.
Yeah, exceptional play there to take the bump and still get it to fall.
I like to call that stick-to-itiveness, getting everything he possibly could out of that play.
And Portland making a change here. Trent's checked in. Fires from 14. It's Trent on the wing. And again, it's Portland with the 3.
Boy, he could have taken it himself, but he went from good, better to best in getting the shot for his teammate.
Past Owens. There's the screen. And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Pass to Bradshaw. Gilgeous-Alexander against Fox. It's rebounded by Dallas. Owens has got his 7th rebound here tonight. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will retain possession. Fox passes to Amundsen. Outside, Fox. And there's the drive, and it's Fox with the jam.
Fox never afraid to take it right at the defense on the drive. Excellent display of speed there.
Trent against Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Owens. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. There's 1:26 left in the third. No good from LeBron. For Dallas, they've gone 6 of 10 from the field in the third quarter. Shoots it. It's good. Only a few seconds into the shot clock. 7 points in the game.
You know, they'll take the points, but I'm sure coach would prefer a higher percentage look next time.
Here's Fox, and it's Fox with the jam.
How about the vertical from Fox? Throwing it down with authority. Go get it, young fella.
Outside, Russell. There's 45 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Owens, and it's blocked right out of the air and controls it. Trent kicks to Fox. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And we talk about Fox's speed, but he also has length. He's a factor there in the paint.
The Trailblazers shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead.
Of course, he didn't have an attempt there in the first half. He's hoping to be a little bit more active and aggressive here and draw some fouls here in the second.
For Dallas, they've gone 7 of 12 from the floor since coming out of the break. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Russell. Off target from outside. Outside, Fox. To the inside. Got a piece of it. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, and he nails it just to... Time.
One eye on the rim, one on the clock. What a play.
An ideal way to end the quarter with momentum on your side.
And at the close of the third quarter, still a close game and both teams putting up points in a hurry. It's Dallas up 1. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. And on the floor for Portland here in the fourth, the kick out to Williams. Right side, Williams. Portis sets the pick for Williams. To the paint. It's tipped. And here we go. Trailblazers with a fast break. A nice shot by McCoy. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Blazers.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
They're very fresh, but also at the defensive end, how about the way they've been able to deny shot opportunities? Just tearing the opposition up in terms of denial.
Here's LeBron. Out to the right wing. From deep. It's rebounded by Portis.
You know, even though they're on top in this one, you'd like him to be better out there because he's capable of being better. It sure would make things a lot easier, too.
Now it appears an injury out on the floor, and that does not look like any fun.
And that's the one thing you just really can't control or even guard against, and that's injury.
Yeah, you know, aside from some of the player protection rules, which have been of benefit, a lot of it just comes down to what the body can withstand.
Trent's checked in for De'Aaron Fox. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin. Well, I was able to listen in on the Portland head coach talking to his team. Now, he reminded his team, keep looking for the deep ball. If the three is there, take it. You've done a good job getting those looks, so keep taking them. Back to you guys.
Okay, David, much appreciated. Shot clock at 6. For the three, it's rebounded by Portis.
You know, when he has the ball outside like that, that's exactly the kind of D they need to play on.
Here's Wallace. Good work defensively by Trent. And so it's Trent with it. He brings it up for the Trailblazers. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets.
I tell you what, for him, this has been a game to forget. But somehow they still find themselves with the lead.
And here's George for three. Drains it from beyond the arc. And the Mavericks lead by 2.
The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into crunch time.
Out to the right wing. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Williams has a screen for George. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Williams has got 3 assists in the game. Trailblazers trail by 4. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Basket counts.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness.
Outside Portis. Outside Williams. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
And Williams drops them both. Trailblazers trail by 4. Now here's LeBron. Here's LeBron. Pass to Edmondson. LeBron against Williams. James, that's a two-pointer. And right on target. Good.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
And the Mavericks call time here. Getting ready for Dallas. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Waltz. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Walker. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
Trent uses the glass to finish the layup.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Moment here now for an injury report. And now let's check in with Hall of Famer David Aldridge to see how De'Aaron Fox is doing. David.
Hi, guys. Well, the head athletic trainer for Portland provided some information. Right now, he's saying it might be a severely sprained ankle, which is something every player hates to hear. His day is over, and it looks like he's going to be out for a number of games. It's tough news for this team to process. Kevin?
Thanks for the status report there, David. At least we now know, Greg, how he's doing.
Yeah, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
And, you know, for him, just watching his teammates unable to contribute, that's really a helpless feeling.
That's tipped. Now here's James. Defense right on him. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Walker. Here's LeBron. LeBron going to work inside.
LeBron delivering in the key moments. Huge basket from the King.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Over the court. Here's Owens. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got assist number 9 now. Wow, what an effort here tonight. Here's LeBron. There's a minute 40 left in the fourth quarter. Pocket 6. Almost, but it rolls out. The Mavericks leading. Wallace outside. Walker trying to free himself up. Nice shot by Wallace.
Nice job creating for the easy deuce.
1:21 left here in the fourth quarter. .116 left in the fourth quarter. And here's LeBron outside. There's the pass to Bradshaw. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
He's such a clutch shooter. He just lives for the big shot.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Dallas Mavericks. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game.
And able to get himself to the line. SGA so crafty inside there to get the contact.
And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Mavericks.
Guys, the D hasn't had an answer for the three-point shooting, which is why they continue to just fire away from deep.
And the thing I've seen that I've really been impressed by is they've gotten everybody involved, unselfishly making that extra pass, getting that ball to the right guy at the right time for the good shot.
Guys are not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. Now's the time to burn some clock.
A shot. Yes!
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. They're down by 4. 32 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Trent against Wallace. Trent can't hit. And that's an intentional foul. He hits the first one, and that puts them up by 5. And so he drops them both. It's a 6-point ball game.
Perfectly done at the stripe there. That brings their lead up to an even more comfortable level.
Now a timeout called by Portland. They're trailing by 6. There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter. There's 25 seconds left to play here in the fourth. It's rebounded by Dallas, and they go to the intentional foul.
Second personal foul. 14 foul. Now at the line.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's an 8-point game.
I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Yep, I agree with you. Chalk it up. W in the bag.
Here's McCoy. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. There's the triple. The shot, no good. So we see the Mavericks get the win here. This was a crucial game for them, tying up the series at 2 apiece, Greg. A huge accomplishment.
And this series, I think, hinged on who picked up Game 4, Kevin. I mean, now it's a 3-game series, and anything can happen.
It's time for us to say goodbye. We hope you've enjoyed our second-round coverage of the NBA Western Conference Playoffs. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. As New Balance presents our player of the game, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.